Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 historical battle. This is Argentoratum, also known as Strasbourg, 357 AD. So Julian's famous victory over the Germans. I have the Roman army. And let's take a look. So the Germans have a very nice ridge. And the first turn of historical battles you can see into forests. It's a thing, it might be engine hard-coded. Anyway, loose order warbands. On the left, cavalry with a sort of proto-commanded shot of light javelin men interspersed amongst them, and some light archers. The warbands are all average, I believe. Yes. Okay, so for the Roman army, we have Legio Palatina, Auxilia Palatina, Comitatensis, Litanae. Right. The skirmisher situation is kind of sad. We have 4 units of light cavalry, and our cavalry is itself. Cataphracts are good, but these Evadi light spear cavalry should be able to avoid us, unfortunately. Well, that's okay. We'll throw Julian into the central Legio Palatina, shift these Equites over. And what? I want more Auxilia Palatina extending my line to the left. And I think, let's see, 1 more to the right, and then 2 more to the left. So we'll have 5 more units shifting over. We'll keep these 2 units of Comitatensis in reserve, and the Limatane, I think I actually want to shift to support the cavalry wing. I mean, what else are they going to be good for in a battle like this? Now, historically, the Germans charged down, I think, in a wedge and crashed through the center, broke through the first line, and then kind of ran out of momentum and were slaughtered by the second line. That's probably not how it would go down in Field of Glory, to be honest. So I'm just going to extend my line and keep 2 units in reserve and attempt to win on both wings before advancing on the center. Unless he just comes down to fight, which would be okay by me. Next turn. Extending the line with infantry to both sides. Makes sense. Auxilia, Equites, and Limatane all to the right. Good. And next turn we can start inching the cavalry forward. Next turn. Okay, almost at engagement ranges then. Very interesting. It's going to try to extend past my flank. I'll have to counter that. Okay. Well, we'll keep stretching the line here. Great. And get some auxilia up in support. Shift you over. Let's get some mounted archers over to cover the flank. We can keep light javelin horse around for maybe spoiling charges. Next turn, we can move up and engage the cavalry. Next turn. Well, if he's going to shoot at me, I want him to shoot at me at long range. Let's continue to stretch out then. Good. And let's flank some cataphracts forward. We can take a volley of fire. That's fine. Interesting. Great. Keep stretching out. Back, just go all the way in that direction. And move to cover. Very good. You're just going to have to deal with this for a bit. Alright. Next turn. Oh, hopefully we don't disrupt here. We don't. Very good. Then we can keep shifting this line. Okay, now this situation, let's just no. Just no. But what about actually no? Yeah, it's fine. Then shift. Well, here. Give him a little shove. Ah, almost. Okay, that's fine. Limitane, extend the line. Why don't we just, no. Great. and get our Equites over. Okay, then concentrate some archery. Evens out the casualties a bit anyway, and get in. Prepare to cover against this unit of Alemanni cavalry. Get in. Right. Shove them off. And catch them. Not quite, but this is a good sort of blocking position. Okay. Next turn. Well, they're fully armored, they can take it. Right, let's give you a little shove. Interesting. If I move here, I can't. Well, seems worth it. Interesting. Stood their ground because of the general. Zone them in. Then concentrate some shooting. And get the drop. We can continue to cautiously move into position here. All right, you. Good. Next turn. Alright, he's going all in on the cavalry action. Ooh. Break? What does that do for us? Nothing. About this break? Also nothing. Interesting. I mean, if you want to just sit there, yep, I'll take it. Ah, too bad. Let's just run down these skirmishers and find with that. Your general up on this unit. Good. Disrupted. Kind of tempted, but if they hold firm, it would be a complete disaster. So face off that unit. Keep shifting these always lately Matane over. I don't think they're actually going to get to do anything. Here, shove these off. Oh, close. And what? Extend the line? Kind of tempted. He must almost be low on ammo. Yeah, just the infantry line in general. Okay. Next turn. Some of these wing troops will probably rally, but that's okay. That unit of cataphracts is going to need help. You're in the way, please move. I was hoping for a catch. Never mind. Let's start. How is this? Bad to terrible. But not yet. Support the cataphracts and hunting that light infantry. They'll hunt that disrupted unit. Hold. Thank you. Move to support. I wonder, will they try to evade if we... No. Charge. Too bad. If I go here, will I overcharge into... Yep. Good. Keep marching to extend the line. We'll fall back here. That way he'll have to move up or turn to shoot, making shooting less effective, wasting ammo. Okay, so next turn we should be able to flank, and hopefully clean this up. Get our Limatane in. And then, once we've regained control of our cavalry, our infantry line can resume its advance while the cavalry pushes behind here, and we can not advance uphill until we're in position back here. I mean, getting way ahead of myself here. Next turn. Oh, thought we would have evaded that. Just stay alive. Or yeah, better yet, disrupt them. Yeah, just please die. Great. Do you fall back now? Okay, that works for me. Here, they'll evade. And we'll finish them off. Go for that flank. Crunch. Well, that was honestly kind of underwhelming. It actually kind of worked out. The evasion blocked any attempt at fallback this disrupted unit could make. So unfortunately, though, it's not going to be a clean kill. It's going to be a slog, clearly. Oh, one more volley, and then we can start rear charging them for frags. Okay, withdraw, turn. We're going to try to get everyone properly lined up here. We can keep falling back out of bow shot, wasting arrows as he has to move before shooting. And make sure. Yep. Next turn. Okay, this is fine. We're slowly running them out of ammo, so that when we do advance, we don't have to put up with any close range archery. Okay, let's see if we can break this unit. No. That's alright, let's try again. Good. Then why don't we hopefully break. No? Zone them in then. And lose some arrows. Lovely. Shove off. I'm in check range, so if they fall back, there's a small chance they could double drop. Not likely. Could happen. Give them a shove, and maybe... Nice. Kettled. Yeah. Okay. Move here. Fall back. What a rough ground there. Shift over. And go that way. Alright, you're still not low, so we'll keep temporarily withdrawing so that he has to move to shoot. Okay, in the meantime, we can work on getting frags here. Auto break, confirm. Okay, held firm. Held firm. Okay. Well, they are proving surprisingly resilient. Just infantry left then? Yes, so once again, we have to keep waiting until this resolves before an overall advance. Next turn. Okay. It's a bit more unpleasant to hide in the forest to avoid that. Too bad. Try again. Good. See if we might hunt down that fragged unit. Withdraw for now. Go for a break. Good. Did they evade? No? Then we can stick this impact. No fear of evasion. Excellent. And finally, they evade, but then maybe... Perfect. Well, clearly you're not going to be of any use there. Turn, turn, march into line. They on low ammo? Yes, good. They are not. Take cover in the woods. Okay. Then what? They are all in flight, so we can begin to shift our surviving units here over. Great. Next turn. Warbands are moving, okay. Great. Break that fragged unit now. Okay, that completes the destruction of the cavalry wing. Well, one unit got away. Okay, fine, two, but still. Now what we can work on is getting cavalry into his rear. Good. Are they on low ammo? They're about to be. Great. Send more auxilia over to support. Push into the forest. Gap is slightly concerning. That's okay, we'll work with it. Rough and forest there. I think I'd like to switch the auxilia over to that sector and actually shift the comitatenses to fill that gap. The Matane for the far right, supported by cavalry. Very good. Okay, now we're on the move. Next turn. Too bad. They'll get away then. fine. Okay, so we'll push along here. And join the fray. Let's see. Good. Yeah, that kind of works, I guess. Bit messy. How is that? Impact is bad if we charge because we have darts and it's defensive only. See if he charges first. If not, we'll start trying to wrap around here. Good. Too tempted. Damn. The dice. Follow lights. Okay, that should be everybody that we need to move. You're at low ammo, so you can shoot anyway. Go around through there. Very good. Next turn. Do they charge? Yeah. Okay, well, hopefully we can get aid to them soon. Everybody lines up, so we might have to deal with the charge. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. Shift the line over. And then, in fact, who's in command here? Julian's way down there. Is this worth it? We're down 60. Not worth it yet. Once we shove this unit out of the way, we can pin this unit, charge, set up a flank. Stay in reserve. I wonder if they'll flee somewhere we can catch them. Nope. Inch forward, but we'll make sure to remain well out of range of this slope. And maybe Julian can shift down the line. Okay. In the meantime, can fight this melee. And get all this light cavalry behind for starters. Can we... No, we can't quite get into a flanking position. Shift around. Good. if we move here, right, then they'll be disordered. We won't. So even the Levatane might be able to hold them. We can be prepared to move into this rough ground. Do we bother? No. Why would we? What we could do is shift over. There we go. That deadened the impact. Next turn. Okay, so now we force this unit into the melee, which works, then set up a flank, then cover the flank, shift out, and you just need to hold. Not even for that long, I think. Get the line there. Actually, let's see if we move you here. You... oh, damn. Oh well, whatever. Right now they're disordered. Good. Cataphracts first because they're so damn slow. And not all these units are in really great shape. Can we... nope, we have to do here. Alright. Force them in place with a disrupted unit in case they lose, which they don't. Nice. Right. Do we have any cavalry unmoved? Is the question. Cataphracts and Equites. Great. Push on and keep inching that line forward. Great. Next turn. Okay, great. Get that drop. That was extremely underwhelming. Well, we're gonna have to work for it then. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. Get into line. Zone them in. Great. Height versus disorder. All in all, I think disorder is better. Okay, well, that's going on. Okay, well, you guys got that, so everyone else is going to ignore that ongoing combat and rush into the rear. Okay, that's everyone we need to worry about for now. Next turn. Good. This gap is a bit troublesome. Go that way, please. Excellent. Well, you are in the way. Now drive them that way. Are you following? Yes? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. We got Alamani warriors there. We'll just avoid them. Just avoid them. Come on. Really? How about it, though? Frag. Okay, well, pile into the flank. Interesting. That's a gap we could force ourselves into. Ugh, very unpleasant. But if we don't break immediately, then we should be okay. Cover that gap. Look at maybe forcing a way through that gap as well. Now, if he makes a stand here, then we can rear charge downhill. Let's get command over, so hopefully we can rally this unit soon. Let's see. There's no way for him to charge this unit with this unit because of these zones of control. Should slow him down. What's in here? Nothing? Okay. Hopefully there aren't like warriors hiding here to trash us, but if there are, the cataphracts can theoretically come to the rescue. Right. Hold on there. No. Hopefully that frag does us some good. Next turn. Fine by me. Still holding then, are they? Just don't immediately break. Good. Ah, that's kind of a shame. I was hoping there'd be breaks from that. Hold firm. Pile in then. Fine. Get this drop. Cover. Yeah. Then start working your way behind the enemy. Good. No one's home. Kind of surprising. Good. In that case, we can start attempting drops. Huh. If you go there. Okay, he could just wreck these Limatane, but I think I just don't care if he does so. Need I do more? I don't think so. Great. Next turn. Nice. Bounced. Now they're locked in. Hold, please. Thank you. Oh, oh, oh. Much confusion. Alright, he's getting in while he still can. Did he even have to set up this flank? Okay. Hold firm. Right, looking good then. For starters, why don't we set up a flank here? Great. Now, go about, move into a flanking position, both of you. Great, now stand your ground. We have troop quality in our favor. he will have combat strength modifier in his favor as the fighting goes on. Here is what we're going to do. This is completely scumbag terrible, and I apologize. Maybe if I go here. Oh yeah, so we'll flank here. Oh my god, I feel like such an asshole. But yeah, so now we've forced good angles, leaving this angle open by moving that light cavalry, and the cataphract could go around and charge, and that also leaves this drop open. Yeah, I'm a complete garbage person. But you know, it's what the Romans would do, right? Not block squares, but be garbage people. It seemed like a very nice bunch. Alright, Palatina just needs to hold out. Superior and armor advantage, so 75 POA. Let's see what we get here. Break. Held firm. Threaten the rear. Rally this disrupted unit, which just move away. Okay, very good. Threaten flanks. And you just need to hold, please. That's not exactly what I had in mind. There. Okay. Can't do that, why not? Fair enough. And then you're in the way. Well, shift down. Keep moving. And move forward. Advance. Just, you're zone them in. You're gonna have to move around somehow, unfortunately. Waste of time. Could do that, but why would we lurk here? Okay, and theoretically, that should be game. Alright, we've reached the end. Thanks for the battle. See if anything happens in this phase. Rally on one of the loose warbands. Okay, so pretty straightforwardly a battle decided by macro considerations. He attacked with the cavalry, but he did not support with the infantry. And ultimately, some small micro mistakes, I think exposing Lightfoot to cavalry charges is going to be fairly difficult for his cavalry, unsupported, to defeat the cataphracts. So I think he should either take in an all-in attacking stance or a entirely defensive stance. So an all-in attacking stance would involve coming down from the hill, maybe anchoring there, and allowing a gap there and letting the loose warbands be slowly destroyed. But as a result, having infantry support for this push, try to break through. Or play defensive. There's a nice ridge here. There's terrain for light infantry to hide in. So pull back to have infantry along the ridgeline, cavalry here, lights lighting the front, and then force me to attack uphill. That, I think, would have had a better chance of survival. As things are, I do have some units in bad shape. This unit's fragged, this one's disrupted, some of these cataphracts and Equites are in pretty awful shape, but I actually lost not a single unit. And again, that's because he gave me time to wrap up the cavalry action, just keep sitting here having the staring contest, get the cavalry behind, and move forward. And one more thing, I was able to waste all of his light archer ammo at long range. Don't shoot off your arrows at long range. Almost ever, unless you think that one long range volley can force a cohesion check. Otherwise, it's just a waste of arrows. Wait till you get close. And that's also why I prefer slingers, because they're 6 points cheaper for not having a capability that is only situationally useful. Two minor things. You can use routing troops and keep charging them to move well beyond your normal movement allowance. We saw that with cavalry here. And light cavalry combined with cavalry, you can do obnoxious and admittedly gamey square shenanigans to get off attacks or maneuvers faster than you ordinarily would be able to do. So maybe that's what he was referring to when he said that he learned a tactic he hadn't seen before. Not proud, but it's in the game. So, good game. Till next time.